Hey guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back. I'm so glad to be back home. I have been vacationing, it seems like forever, and I had a blast, but it's always good to come home and kind of get back into a normal routine. So I thought I would ease my way into it a little bit and do a Q&A today for my monthly Q&A, and also a mini P.O. box unboxing at the end of this video as well. So let's go ahead and get into the questions. This time, the last two Q&As I did a Snapchat Q&A and Instagram, I think. Yeah. So this time I'm just doing Instagram, and then I'll do Snapchat next time and just kind of switch it all up where I ask you guys questions. So make sure you're following me on there. I will leave my info right here if you would like to follow me. And on my Instagram, I've been posting tons of traveling pictures and fashion stuff. So you should definitely go check it out. Little self-promo there. But let's get into the questions. There's a lot of them, so I want to get through as many as possible. Ashley Marie _CX asks, how did you and Travis meet? For those of you who don't know, Travis is my boyfriend. We've been together almost 3 years now. Holy cow. We met in high school, although we didn't talk. We ended up connecting later through Facebook and, went on a date, and good things came from there. So that's that story. Sophie _Miller 26 asks, how often do you wash your hair? P.S. I love you. I love you too. And I wash my hair. It really depends. Anywhere. It could be daily. It could be every other day. It could be every 3 days. It really depends what I'm doing and how dirty it gets. Cutie Christina asks, do you think you'll ever move out of Florida? And yes, I've lived in Florida my whole life, but I'm just kind of over the heat. I don't like the freezing cold. I like the 4 seasons. Travis and I and my whole family and his family also want to move to Tennessee. So in a couple years, we'll probably maybe move to Tennessee. That's kind of the plan. KSM _XOXO asks, scariest thing that's happened to you. And I asked you guys to ask me some creepy questions since it's almost Halloween. So I have a lot of scary stories to share with you, I guess. The scariest thing that happened to me, I will tell you guys the story that traumatized me since I was a little kid. When I was about 7 or so, I was hanging out with my aunt. She was taking me to her apartment, and she lived in an older apartment complex. And I remember the elevators being super creepy and darkish, not kind of dimmed lights, just old and slow and noisy, and just I didn't like them. I'm this little kid, and we go up to her floor. It was only 2 or 3 stories, so we go up to the second story, and we had been waiting downstairs a long time for the elevator. And when we got out, the elevator next to us was stuck open. I feel terrible saying this, but there was my aunt's neighbor was older, probably 80s or 90s, and she was dead. And she was half in the elevator, half out, and it still creeps me out to this day. She had grocery bags that she just went shopping, and she had 3 or 4 grocery bags just on the floor, and we were the first ones to get there. And I saw it, but then my aunt was like, turn around, turn around. So of course, I stopped looking, but I remember seeing it. And so I guess 2 other guys she told me had come up, and they were like, should we do CPR? Do we call the ambulance, blah, blah, blah. And my aunt Jojo, she was like, she's gone, you could just tell. So that was very traumatizing. And then when we left her apartment that day, the ambulance was still there, and they had her on a gurney, is that what they're called? I think. And she was covered, I'm kind of shaking. She was covered in a white cloth, but you could see her body outline. So ever since that day, I was even more scared of elevators. And for the longest time, for some reason, I don't know why I connected this, but I thought I would go into my shower, which also had a bath. It was a bath shower. And I thought I would see a dead lady in there, and it freaked me out. Every time I went into the bathroom, I would open the shower curtain and make sure. I don't know why I thought elevator, shower, I don't know where that connection was, but I just thought I would see her laying in there. And yeah, so that was the most traumatizing thing ever, especially being a little kid. I was freaked out for such a long time. Cora _Russell asks, have you had any paranormal experiences? No, although I do like kind of believe in ghosts because they like, I don't know, the concept freaks me out a bit. The weirdest thing that actually happened to me like 2 weeks ago was I've watched like paranormal experience videos on YouTube, which if you get scared easily, definitely I wouldn't recommend that because it creeped me out. And they were talking about how like if you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, it's like the demon hour, like you got woken up by a spirit or a ghost or something. So the past couple nights, like, so I saw that, and then the past couple nights, you know, like 2 weeks ago, I was waking up around, I would go to bed at like 12 or 1, which was late for me, and then I'd wake up at 3, and I was like, this is creepy, and I did it for like 3 nights in a row. And finally, like the 4th night, or you know, however long it was, all of a sudden, I had just fallen asleep probably about an hour ago, like at 1, and it was maybe 2:30 or something, and I sat up. I was freaked out. I don't think I was having a nightmare or anything, but I was like in a deep, deep sleep, and something woke me up. I don't know how, like I was so startled when I woke up and so scared because of the whole 3 o'clock thing that I had been hearing, and that's the time I was waking up. So I was like trying to wake Travis up. He was like, leave me alone, go back to sleep. Like I was like, Travis, I am scared. I need you to wake up right now. Like I had to turn on the TV. I don't know what it was, but I felt just weird that I had been woken up by something. Like it was just weird. We have a train kind of close to our house, so I think it could have been the train probably. But Travis was like, so I explained the whole thing to Travis about the 3 a.m. blah, blah, blah. And he was like, that's not real, you know, you don't have to worry about it. This house isn't haunted. And so the past couple nights, last night included, like since we've been back, he's been having like weird feelings and just scared in the middle of the night. So I don't know if I did that to him. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of creepy. Kara2427 asks, have you ever thought of daily vlogging with Travis? Yes, definitely. Not necessarily daily vlogging at this point in our lives because he's always working, so he's not always here. So it'd just be me in the vlogs. But you know, when I go out and do stuff with my mom or my sister, I'm definitely been vlogging more lately. And we vlogged our whole trip to Pennsylvania, so that will slowly be going up on my vlog channel. So it's not a daily thing, but when we do something fun or interesting or just I feel like vlogging that day, we have been vlogging, so I will link that down below. Definitely go follow me and subscribe if you like vlogs and all that kind of stuff. And that's all I have for the questions, and now into my P.O. Box haul. I haven't been since I got back from vacation, so it's been like 3 weeks. So if any of you sent me letters, it will be in the next P.O. Box haul. But I did get a cool package from Smashbox that I thought I would share with you. So Smashbox was super sweet and sent me a cool package with some stuff that I've been trying out. So I'm gonna like give you a little mini review, I guess. They sent me 2 of their new BB waters, which are really cool. They remind me a lot of like the Bare Minerals liquid foundation stuff. It's really, really lightweight, but it has buildable coverage. I really love it a lot, and it has a little dropper, which is cool. It has like a button on top, and then it's like a little tiny dropper there. So I've been really liking that for days I don't really want to wear tons of makeup. It's a very nice, lightweight, like refreshed looking makeup. And then the last thing they sent me is this really cool palette, and this is a Smashbox Shape Matters palette. And it has a huge mirror here, so I won't blind you, but it's really cool because it has a lot of stuff in it. It's great for traveling because it has, let me do like this, it has eyebrow stuff, it has like 2 shades and then wax. It has contour, highlight, bronzer in here, and then it has a bunch of eye colors over here, both matte and like 3 shimmers, and then of course a brush, which I like their brushes a lot. So that's really cool. I've been loving that. It's great for traveling. So I thought that was super sweet of them. So I thought I would include that in my P.O. Box haul. And that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.